tonight's game between the first place Mohawk Mountaineers and the 8th place Redeemer Royals. Joining me this evening is Tom Edwards, who will be providing the color. Tom.
Thanks, Jerry. All right, Mountaineers fans, here we are live at the D-Bark facility, and just in a few moments, we'll be starting up the game between the Mountaineers and the Redeemers. First place Mountaineers will have a very strong game hopefully tonight. Let's see who comes out on top.
Score is 1-0 for the Mohawk Mountaineers. Make that 1-1 now as Redeemer just won that point. And at the moment serving for the Redeemer Royals is number 6, Mitchell Harris. He's 6'1" out of Smithville, Ontario, first-year student. All right, so now it's 2-1 for Redeemer here as Harris will serve up another one here. Marcuson with the fake and Jason Mueller with the put away. It's now all even at 2. So now Bryce Marcuson, the tallest member of the Mohawk Mountaineers at 7'2", will serve it up for the Mountaineers volleyball men's team here. Oh, blocked at the net. Point for the Mountaineers as they lead 3-2.
Very strong block there from Mohawk's Adam Scheidel.
Marcuson puts it up. Oh, and the put away there by Eric Heidbert. 6'2" out of Waterdown, 4th-year student at Redeemer. So now serving is number 13, Timon Muhlman, 6'4", 4th-year student at Kitchener. Will serve it up for the Redeemer Royals here, all even at 3. As he puts it up. Adam Scheidel putting it over for the Mountaineers. Bart Jedrzejewski. Oh, and it was blocked at the net there. Point for the Redeemer Royals. It's now 4-3 as Muhlman will go back and serve another one for the Royals here. Muhlman puts it over. Oh, and that one, Charlie Hancock, 6'6" out of North Bay, 2nd year, puts that one away to even it up at 4. Now serving is Jason Mueller, 6'5" out of Kitchener, 2nd year student. As we're all even at 4, Mueller. And here's the Royals here. Hancock. Oh, that was put over nicely by Adam Scheidel there. 6'3", 5th-year student out of Kitchener. And Mueller's going to get another serve here at 5'4" for the Mohawk Mountaineers. Mueller putting it up. Jake Klassen setting it up as Sean Bruce tries to put it over, but Mohawk's got the ball at the moment. Scheidel. And it's a point for the Mountaineers as the Mountaineers lead 6-4. And Mueller gets another serve as the Mountaineers lead by 2 early on in this first set of this OCAA men's volleyball matchup here between 2 OCAA West teams. Scheidel. Oh, he fails to get it over. So that's a point for the Redeemer Royals, 6-5 now for the Mohawk Mountaineers. As Eric Heidbert will go back to serve. Heidbert, the southpaw, puts it up. Hancock, and a point for the Mohawk Mountaineers as they lead by 2, 7-5. Adam Scheidel now will serve. Scheidel now, putting it up. Oh, blocked at the net there as Sean Bruce tried to put that away. Here come the Mountaineers. And Hancock gets all line there. So it's a point for the Mountaineers, leading 8-5 now. And Shido gets another serve. Shido now puts it up. Hancock at the net is blocked, but the ball is out, and it's a point for the Mountaineers, 9-5, as Adam Shido remains on serve here. Shido now throwing it up, puts it over. And that one, Eric Heidberg puts that one away. Point for the Royals here to close it to 9-6 as number 5, Sean Bruce, the 6'2", London, Ontario native, second-year student, puts it up. Oh, and what a put away there by Jason Mueller. As Eric Danicke, the third-year student out of Kitchener, will serve it up now for the Mohawk Mountaineers at 10-6. Danicke now puts it over as the Redeemer Royals fail to get that over. 11-6, and Danicke gets another serve. Danicke now puts it over. Bruce at the net there. Markison dug out by Tolkamp. Markison digging it up for Hancock. Tolkamp saves that one. As Nico DeBruyne put that over for the Redeemer Royals, now down 11-7 as Nico DeBruyne will serve. He's a native of Smithville, Ontario, 6'5", first-year student at Redeemer. Nico DeBruyne now. And that one is out. Point for the Mohawk Mountaineers at 12-7. And now serving is Mark Kavekis, 6'2", fifth-year student out of Barrie. Kavekis unfortunately hits the net. That's a point for the Redeemer Royals. So now serving for the Royals is Jake Claassen, 6 feet, fourth-year student out of Surrey, British Columbia. Claassen goes up. Shido. Hancock putting that one away, all line, 12-8 for the Mohawk Mountaineers. And Hancock will now go back to serve for Mohawk here as they are up 5. Charlie Hancock. Unfortunately, that one's long, so point now to the Redeemer Royals as they're down 4 at 13-9. Now serving is Mitchell Harris. Harris puts it over. Mueller puts that one away as he spikes it down. So now Bryce Markison now is getting ready to serve for the Mountaineers, up 14-9. It's a 5-point Mountaineer lead here in the first set. Tolkamp digs it out. Mohawk saves it here. Danicke with the fake. Mueller gets it in, and it's a point for the Mountaineers as they're leading 15-9. As Markison is going to get ready to serve. Markison now. Hancock saves it for the Mountaineers. Mueller going for the big spike, but he's met at the net by Timo Muhlman. And that's a point for the Redeemer Royals there. And now we've got a stoppage in play here.
Both coaches now have got their teams to the side, discussing their changes to make for the next set of play. The Mohawk Mountaineers are coming off a very strong game from last week as they beat Boreal. Stephen Falk, Jason Mueller, and Ben Tonnen for the Mountaineers both had very strong games. Ben Tonnen had 3 kills and 16 assists, as Jason Mueller had 5 kills and 2 blocks, and Stephen Falk had 7 kills, 3 aces, and 4 blocks. So far this game, they've both, all three I should say, have kept up that kind of play. Now for the Redeemer Royals, they're coming off a win over the Cambrian Golden Shield. Number 11, Eric Hybert, had 16 points that game. Number 6, Mitchell Harris, had 11 points. And number 7, Jake Clausen, had 33 assists. So, as you can see from the stats from the last games, both teams have very capable players on each side. Mohawk leads 16-9. And our very own number 8, Bryce Markison, is ready to reserve.
All right, so now Markison will pick up the serve at 16-9 for the Mohawk Mountaineers. And that was Eric Hybert, the captain, who missed that one. Missed that one wide, so it's now 17-9 for the Mohawk Mountaineers as Bryce Markison will serve up another one. Markison now throws it up. Danicki with the fake. Cheadle. That's a point for the Redeemer Royals here. So number 13, Timo Molman, will serve for the Redeemer Royals. 6'4", fourth-year student out of Kitchener, Ontario. Molman puts it up. Kavekis for Danicki. Danicki puts that one away, a point for the Mountaineers as they lead 18-10. And Mueller now gets the ball and will serve it for the Mohawk Mountaineers with an 8-point lead in this first set. Mueller. And it's long and out. So point for the Redeemer Royals as Eric Hybert will serve it for the Redeemer Royals. That one is wide, out. Point for the Mohawk Mountaineers, 19-11 lead, as Adam Cheadle, the fifth-year student, will serve it for the Mohawk Mountaineers. And it's in, on the line. Point for the Mohawk Mountaineers, up 20-11. Cheadle will get another serve here. Cheadle puts it up and over. Oh! Jake Clausen there. A nice play at the net there, catching the Mountaineers off guard there. 20-12 now for the Mountaineers as Sean Bruce serves for the Redeemer Royals. Hancock, Kavekis back to Hancock, and he puts that away. 21-12 now for the Mohawk Mountaineers as Markison comes into the game now off a substitution. And here's Eric Danicki. Danicki throwing it up. Sean Bruce. And there's Mitchell Harris there putting it away. Point for the Redeemer College Royals there. So now we got Nico DeBrine, who's serving it up now for the Redeemer Royals. DeBrine now, Hancock, Kavekis, Cheadle goes for the kill. Harris. And that's Molman getting it back for the Royals. Mueller on the attack, blocked at the net there. Mueller puts it back over for the Mountaineers. As Hybert there put that one away, point for the Redeemer Royals. Now 21-14 for the Mohawk Mountaineers. As Nico DeBrine will go back again to serve. DeBrine, Kavekis, Hancock. And that's a point for the Mountaineers there, 22-14 for Mohawk. We got a substitution here. We've got two substitutions. One on Mohawk's side and one on the Redeemer side. So now we have Ben Tonin serving. He's a 5'10", second-year student out of Hamilton. Puts it over. Sheetal. Jed Kluszewski gets it over for the Mountaineers. And a point for the Redeemer Royals there. As we got another substitution here as Kavekis comes back in for Tonin. So now Jake Klassen is serving for the Redeemer Royals. Klassen putting it up. Jedrzejewski. Hancock puts it away on the line inside. As Mohawk now leads 23-15, 8-point lead, and Charlie Hancock now serving for the Mohawk Mountaineers. That one's long and out, so that's a point for the Redeemer Royals now as Mitchell Harris now will serve for the Redeemer Royals. Harris, Hancock, Markuson puts that one away as Jake Klassen failed to return that one, as we got a couple of substitutions in for Mohawk. So now we've got Chris Dashford, a 5'10", second-year student from London, serving now for the Mountaineers. Harris, Klassen. Oh, right in front of us there as Mohawk is unable to return that one. As Sean Bruce put that one away, and Mueller tried desperately to save that one, but couldn't. So now we got number 13, Timo Muhlman, who will serve. Doesn't get it over, point for the Mohawk Mountaineers. 25-17, first set win for the Mountaineers, as the Mountaineers go up 1-0. Oh, Mohawk and Redeemer change sides for the second set here.
Coming up for you now is the first set highlight reel, and as you can see, there's very strong play by Mohawk with multiple strong serves from Mohawk Mountaineers team, along with bad communication skills from the Redeemer Royals. Very strong net play and spikes from the 7'2" Bryce Markuson has been a very key element to Mohawk's game, along with the pristine serving from number 6 Jason Mueller and number 14 Chris Stafford so far. Let's see if Mohawk can continue this strong play into the second set. Redeemer, on the other hand, should be a bit disappointed with this play so far, as their last game against the Cambrian Golden Shield, they had 41 kills, although it was only a 3-set game. That kind of attacking play is not really being seen so far. And their team captain there, Eric Heidberg, is giving the team a bit of a lecture, along with their head coach, Brad Doves. And on the other side, we have Matthew Schnarr, head coach of the Mohawk Mountaineers, along with Jonathan Hills, the assistant coach, giving the team a new set of tactics for this set, coming out of a very strong win at the beginning of this game. Mohawk should be very confident coming into this game, as the last matchup against the Redeemer Royals, they had a 3-set win, a 3-1 set win to Mohawk back in Friday, November 21st of last year. Mohawk hopefully should be able to keep up that kind of template of play. And as the ref blows the whistle, he's calling both teams back in the center of the court to set up the second set. the captain of Mohawk's team, Adam Scheidel, giving his team a lot of positive notes, trying to pump up the team as much as he can alongside with Charlie Hancock, as they both have had strong games tonight. Coming out now is the Redeemer Royals, ready to start off the second set as well. Mohawk's front line is setting up at the net, awaiting their opponents. And the teams line up now for the second set to undergo.
All right, so now we start the second set with Mohawk up 1-0 and Charlie Hancock is serving now for the Mohawk Mountaineers. All right, so it's 1-0 for Redeemer here as number 7, Jake Clausen, will serve for the Royals. Clausen puts it up. Hancock, Kavekis, Sheedle blocked at the net, but it's out. So that's a point for the Mohawk Mountaineers, 1-all. So Bryce Markison will serve it up for the Mohawk Mountaineers. Markison now. Markison, Hancock, Markison now will play it over. And it's a point for Redeemer College there, as Mitchell Harris will serve now for the Redeemer Royals, as they're leading 2-1 at the moment. It's in. Point for the Redeemer Royals here, as Harris will get another serve. Hancock, Kavekis, Mueller puts that one away as Harris isn't able to dig that one out. 3-2 now for Redeemer, or for Redeemer now, as Mueller will serve now for the Mohawk Mountaineers. Mueller now. Mueller. Bruce digging that one out. Bruce now going back up. Mueller. Kavekis at the net there. Point to the Mohawk Mountaineers. We're all even up at 3. Mueller. Mueller serving. Mitchell. Oh, what a block by Sheedle there on number 11, Eric Heidbert, the captain of the Redeemer Royals. So now 4-3 Mountaineers as Mueller continues on serve. Mueller throwing it up. Tolkamp. And that one put away by Molden. We got a substitution now as Nico DeBruyne comes in. I believe he came in for Eli Tolkamp. So that was number 13, Molman, missing on his serve there. So that's a point for the Mountaineers, as Tolkamp comes back in and Molman comes out. Sheedle serving now for the Mountaineers as they lead 5-4. Harris. Oh, too many times. So no return, and that's a point for Mohawk. Sheedle will serve it up for Mohawk, the Mountaineer captain. Sheedle, but it is long and out. So 6-5 now for the Mohawk Mountaineers, and serving now is Eric Heidbert, the southpaw out of nearby Waterdown here. Danicke, it is wide. tied at 6 here as Heidbert continues on serve. Heidbert throws it up. Petrashevsky. Here's Hancock, blocked at the net there. Again, Mohawk gets it over. They try to switch the direction there. Hancock now. It's out. Point to the Redeemer Royals there. Is Heidbert will serve. He'll serve another one here at 7-6. Heidbert now puts it up, hits the net. Point to the Mohawk Mountaineers. We're all even at 7 with Eric Danicke serving. Danicke throws it up. Tolkamp saves it. Heidbert going for the big kill, but Mohawk gets it back. Harris tries to save. Gets over now. Hancock is going to try to get it over for the Mountaineers, does. Heidbert trying to get it over. It's dug out by the Mountaineers. And a point to the Mountaineers there. So it's now 8-7 for Mohawk with Danicke on serve. Danicke throws it up, hits the net unfortunately, and it's now 8-8. We're all even at 8. And now serving for the Redeemer Royals, Sean Bruce. Kavekis changes the direction and gets it over. Point for the Mountaineers, leading 9-8 now. Mark Kavekis now serving for the Mohawk Mountaineers, 6'2" out of Barrie, 5th-year student. Oh! Sneaky play there by the Royals, gets them a point. We're all even at 9. As Eli Tolkamp comes out for the Redeemer Royals, and now serving is number 3, Nico DeBruyne. Kavekis, Hancock, and get hard and low, just out of the reach of DeBruyne. That's a point for the Mountaineers, 10-9 lead. As Tolkamp comes back in for DeBruyne. On the Redeemer side, here's Hancock with the serve. Harris trying to put over, but it's blocked by the tandem of Markuson and Mueller there. Point to the Mountaineers as they lead 11-9. And we've got Charlie Hancock now serving for the Mountaineers. Puts it up. Heidbert gets it over for the Royals. And that one is wide and out. Point for the Redeemer Royals is number 7. Jake Klassen will serve for the Royals. Kavekis now setting up for Mueller. Mueller goes for the kill as Tolkamp is unable to dig that one out for the Royals. Markuson now will serve it up for the Mohawk Mountaineers, up 12-10. Tolkamp saving that one as Heidbert puts that away for the Royals. Markuson now at 13-10 for the Mountaineers. Markuson. Tolkamp trying to save it as Klassen has to put it over, does. And Mueller goes for the kill, and Tolkamp isn't able to dig that one out for the Royals. Point for the Mountaineers as the Mountaineers now lead 14-10. Markuson gets another serve. Markuson now putting it up. Unfortunately hits the net, and that's a point for the Royals. 14-11. And Mitchell Harris, it appears, will be serving now for the Redeemer Royals here as they're down 3. Harris now. Jędrzejewski. It goes backwards, and Hancock and Danicki gets it over for the Mountaineers. And that one put away by Sean Bruce. So it's now 14-12 for the Mountaineers as Harris will get another serve here for the Royals. And Mueller blocked at the net there. That's another point for Redeemer here. So Mitchell Harris gets another serve here as he tries to even this thing up at 14. Harris putting it up. Sheedle, Kavekis, Danicki. Fortunately, Danicki had fanned on that one. It's now 14-all as Harris gets another serve for the Redeemer Royals. Mitchell Harris throwing it up. Sheedle, Kavekis setting up for Hancock. Tolkamp saves that one for the Royals. Tolkamp, Danicki, and a point for the Mohawk Mountaineers. It's now 15-14. And Jason Mueller now is going to serve it for the Mohawk Mountaineers as they are up 1. Mueller throwing it up. Tolkamp, Clausen. As Kavekis tried to play that one, it's a point for the Redeemer Royals, so it's now 15-all. As Timo Mollman now will serve for Redeemer, but we've got a stoppage here. So now it's going back to the Mohawk Mountaineers as they're up 16-14. Mueller now getting ready to serve with the 2-point advantage here for the Mountaineers. Hits the line, and it's a point for the Mountaineers, 17-14. Mueller gets another serve. Mueller throwing it up. Tolkamp unable to save that one. So it's now 18-14 for the Mountaineers here as there's a stoppage in play here.
And a timeout has just been called by the Redeemer Royals coach, Brad Dowes, as he takes his team aside to give them some tips for how to try and get an edge here on our Mohawk Mountaineers, who have been leading this set now 18-14 here in the second set. Mohawk has had some very, very strong serves, which is once again helping them lead up their points, along with the height advantage up at the front of the net for a lot of the battles for tips and spikes. The last match against these two teams was one-sided for Mohawk, and they came out victorious with a 3-1 win over the Ruined Royals. Can history repeat itself here? And as the referee blows his whistle, he gets both teams cued to get back into the court and start up this next set of play. The Mountaineers seem ready, along with their captain, Adam Scheidel. And here come the Royals. Starting up this set now, we'll still have Mohawk's number 6, Jason Mueller, to serve. Let's get it underway.
So here's Mueller now. And Harris going for the kill as Mueller is unable to return that one. So it's now 18-15 as number 13, Timo Mollman, now serves for the Redeemer Royals, down 3. Hancock, Kavekis setting it up for Mueller. Harris dug that one out for the Royals. Sheedle but he's met at the net by number 11, the captain, Eric Heidbert. And Moldman's going to get another serve here for the Royals, now down 2. Team on Moldman. Hancock, Kavekis, back to Mueller, hits the net. And it's another point for the Redeemer Royals, and Moldman stays on serve here. Moldman. Hancock, Sheedle. Whoa, and Mueller missed that one and goes crashing onto the other side, underneath the net to the Redeemer side there, as he ran into a couple of Royal players there. Now Moldman continues on serve, and we're all tied at 18 here. How quickly the momentum has switched, and as quickly as I say that now, Mohawk's got the ball back here at 19-18 as we have a substitution in. Moldman comes out for Eli Tolkamp. Sheedle serving. Clausen setting up for Bruce. Hancock saving it, but unfortunately Sheedle hits the net there. So now it's all tied at 19. And number 11, Eric Heidbert, is going to serve it up for the Redeemer Royals. Heidbert, the southpaw. Jędrzejewski, Danicki putting it away as he was able to get that one over, find an opening, and now he will serve it at 20-19 for the Mohawk Mountaineers. Danicki. Clausen setting up for Bruce. Kavekis tried to get it to a teammate, but hit the net, and there's nobody there. So now we've got Sean Bruce now serving for the Redeemer Royals. Oh, Tolkamp saving that one. Just gets over Markuson. Kavekis put over by Sheedle. Clausen with the left hand sinking that one over quickly. Point to the Redeemer Royals, and now they got a 1-point lead on the Mohawk Mountaineers as Sean Bruce will go back to serve. Bruce puts it over, Sheedle, Kavekis, Hancock with the big spike, but saved by Bruce. Mitchell. Point to the Mountaineers there. It's now all even at 21 with Mark Kavekis going back to serve for the Mountaineers. Kavekis now throwing it up, putting it over. Tolkamp. Clausen as Heidbert. But to know, this one now is 22-21 Mohawk. As Mohawk won that point, and Kavekis gets another serve. Kavekis puts it over. Bruce. Clausen trying to set it up for number 3, Nico DeBruyne. But to no avail there. Point for the Mohawk Mountaineers, and a timeout called.
Timeout has been called here by the Redeemer Royals head coach, Brad Dowse, once again. Redeemer Royals have been on quite a comeback so far here in this set with only a 2 points difference, as it's 23-21 with Mohawk Mountaineers still leading. The Redeemer Royals have finally got some play starting to flow, and it almost seems like the Mountaineers had a little bit of a hesitation during some of those plays. Mohawk have to try and keep their momentum to try and get this win continued into this next set. And coming up for you is the highlight package of this set. Very, very strong play from the Redeemer Royals. Spikes along with Mohawk's excellent passing plays to build up a spike for both Adam Scheidel and quite a few points here for Jason Mueller tonight. Hopefully they can continue this play into this next set. Here we are as both teams come out onto the court to face off once again.
All right, well, we're returning back to the action here as the Mountaineers lead 23-21 in the second set with Mark Kavekis serving. Kavekis now getting ready. Kavekis hits the net, unfortunately. So it's now 23-22 as the Mountaineers holding a 1-point lead. So we got substitutions. DeBruyne coming out for number 12, Morgan Rutledge, who's coming in. 6'2" out of Ancaster, second-year student. Rutledge now puts it over. Hancock, Kavekis. Hancock with a kill. Now 24-22, a point away from making this 2-0 as Charlie Hancock now will serve to try to put this one away to give the Mountaineers a 2-0 advantage here. Here we go, Hancock puts it over, but it's out. 24-23 now as Jake Clausen now will serve it for the Redeemer Royals. Clausen now puts it up. Sheedle gets it over. Blocked at the net by Sheedle. We got Dois here meeting with the linesman here at the net here.
Team captain and coach of the Redeemer Royals here discussing the ref's call about the battle up in the net here between their player and along with Mohawk's number 1 and captain Adam Sheedle, who was able to get up in time and make a brilliant play. Now they're trying to see if they can turn the call. And that is the end of the second set here in the D-Bark facility. Both teams are now switching sides as Mohawk wins that set 25-23 against the Redeemer Royals. And here we go. Here's the time for the Mohawk halftime show as our staff try and get fans into this game a bit more and give our Mohawk Mountaineers a bit more support. We've got Mo the Hawk out here today as well, building up this team spirit. We also have quite a few Redeemer fans out tonight, sitting here in the middle of the stands. Oh, and we have some Royals fans here as the winners of some free Tim Hortons donuts. And coming up for you now, or very shortly, is a highlights package of the second set's top plays. Here we can see Mohawk's amazing passing plays and attempts, pushing back the Royals to just get the win in time. Hopefully they can continue this strong play to get a 3-set game if they can. But as we all know, the Redeemer Royals aren't going to let that happen easily, and they're going to try and tough out this game for as long as they can. Slowly but surely, Redeemers have been crawling back and building up their play to try and even up the odds here. Let's see if they can get a set for themselves. This game could go either way. And quickly now we have the referee and Royals coach, Brad Dowes, discussing the call from before and preparing their teams' tactics and setup for this next set. The referee signals both teams to come out, and we are about to undergo the start of the third set here in the David Bradley Athletic Center.
All right, we are getting ready to start the third set here as Mohawk leads 2-0.
Teams were a bit slow to come out, and now the set's ready to begin. Start off this set, we have the Royals number 7, Jake Klassen, ready to serve.
Jake Klassen serving at Cheadle and Kavekis as Hancock goes for the big kill, but it's not returned by the Redeemer Royals as the Mountaineers go up 1-0. And now Charlie Hancock will serve for the Mohawk Mountaineers as they've got the early advantage here in the third set. Big serve there by Hancock. Bruce gets it over. Hancock, Kavekis now setting up for Mueller. Blocked at the net by Mitchell Harris as he gives a big, huge fist pump celebration there over that block. Now Harris is all fired up, getting ready to serve. Harris now, but as quickly as he gets ready to serve, he puts that into the net. Point for the Mohawk Mountaineers as they lead 2-1. Bryce Markison, the tallest Mountaineer, will serve it up for the for a 2-1 lead here. Tolkamp returns, but blocked at the net there by Mueller. Tolkamp tries again. Heidbert there. Danicke. Cheadle blocked at the net as he's met by Molman there. And that's a point for Mohawk there, is the Mountaineers there. And here's Markison throwing up. Bruce, Klassen trying to set it up for Bruce. Hancock, Kavekis. Molman gets it back. Mueller, Kavekis setting it up for Hancock, but it's blocked as Molman met him there. And it's now 3-2 as we got a substitution here. Jędrzejewski comes in for Markison as Molman gets ready to serve, trying to get this on even terms for the Redeemer Royals. Molman, Hancock, Kavekis, say it for Danicke. Klassen was able to dig that one out, but Danicke wasn't able to get that over, so now we're even at 3 as Molman will serve it and get another chance here to, this time, to put the Royals up in the lead. Molman now. Cheadle. Mueller goes for the kill. Hits it in that spot between Harris and Molman there. 4-3 Mountaineers as Mueller gets ready to serve. Mueller sets it up. Tolkamp, Klassen. Bruce goes for the big, but he's blocked by Kavekis there. Point for the so it's all tied at 4. Heidbert there. Point for the Redeemer Royals. It's 5-4. As Heidbert now will go back to serve this one. The left-hander here throws it up. Hits the line. Wow. 6-4 for the Royals. As Heidbert, the captain of this Redeemer Royals volleyball team, serves up another one. Hits another one. Unbelievable. 7-4 for the Royals. As the Mountaineers now are going to make a substitution, bringing in Corey Hansen for Adam Cheadle, the captain. So here's Eric Heidbert. The southpaw throws it up, and it's out. Point for the Mountaineers. They're now 7-5. So now serving is Corey Hansen, who just came into the game, the 6-foot, third-year student out of Paris, Ontario. Hansen gets it over Mitchell. Clausen for DeBruyne as DeBruyne puts that one away. It's a point for Redeemer, 8-5, as Bruce goes back to serve. Hancock gets it over, and Redeemer Royals aren't able to return it. That's a point for the Mohawk Mountaineers, and a much needed one now at 8-6, as Danicke now gets ready to serve for the Mountaineers, puts it over. DeBruyne, but it's recovered as Kavekis gets it over for the Mountaineers. Clausen, Bruce, Danicke saving that one. Hancock going for the big kill. Point for the Mountaineers, 8-7 now for Redeemer. Okay, Danicke serving. Danicke puts another one up. Bruce, Clausen, Mitchell, Harris. As Kavekis now setting it up for Hancock, and Charlie Hancock putting it away. Point for the Mountaineers to even it up at 8. Danicke will get another serve here for the Mountaineers. Danicke now. Puts it up and over. Bruce. Oh, and Eric Heidbert failed to get that over as he hit the net. 9-8 Mountaineers here, as Danicke will have another opportunity to add to this Mountaineer lead as they lead by 1. Danicke, Tolkamp, Clausen, up to Mitchell. Kavekis. Kavekis now. Mueller. Put over by Hancock. Clausen, dug out by Mueller. Kavekis saving it. And wow, Hancock put that one away as he's all jacked up now with that one. And it's now 10-8 Mountaineers. So he did that Superman, that Clark Kent, like ripping off the shirt. Harris putting it over, but it's out. It's now 11-8. So here's Danicke now, another serve, they're up 3. And it's on the line. It's on the line now as Mohawk leads 12-8, and a timeout is called by the Redeemer Royals.
Well, after seeing that very strong phase of play from Mohawk, beautiful play there by Charlie Hancock, number 11 for the Mohawk Mountaineers. After that very, very long rally between both teams. Intensity was felt here in the arena at the D-Bark facility. The D-Bark just got in the air in time and got Mohawk the point. It is now 12-8 in the third set. Mohawk have had very strong passing plays there, along with the Redeemer Royals having their phase of play, and very strong passing. Let's take a look here at what both teams have pulled off so far in this set. As you can see here, we can see the very large scramble by both teams made just moments ago, finishing with Hancock getting Mohawk the point. We now have the refs blowing the whistle, and we have the Redeemer Royals out on court, followed by the Mohawk Mountaineers. Ready to restart this play.
All right, as the Mohawk players come back onto the court here, Danicke continues on serve at 12-8 for the Mohawk Mountaineers. Danicke throws it up. Dug out by Bruce. Clausen setting it up for Heidbert. Mueller is able to save that one. Hancock goes for the kill, but it's wide. And we got a substitution as Molman comes in and Tolkamp goes out. Danicke's coming out for the Mountaineers, and we have Jedrzejewski coming in now for Mohawk. And that's point for Mohawk there as they're leading 13-9 up 4. Mark Kavekis will serve now for the Mountaineers. Kavekis throws it up, and it is out. 13-10 now for the Mountaineers as Jake Clausen now will serve it up for the Royals. Clausen, Hancock, Kavekis setting up for Markuson. Oh, unbelievable. As the Royals win that point there, and Clausen gets another serve. Okay, here's Clausen now. Clausen putting it up, and that one is out. So point for the Mountaineers as they now lead by 3, 14-11, and Charlie Hancock now will serve for the Mohawk Mountaineers. Mitchell Harris. Hybert puts it over, but now here comes Hancock. But the tape of the net gets in the way as now the Royals get that point and now cut it to 2, and Mitchell Harris is up. Harris now. Harris is liking that one, gets another opportunity for another serve. 14-13 for the Mohawk Mountaineers. Harris puts it up. Kavekis for Mueller. Mueller blocked at the net, but unfortunately for the Redeemer Royals, they're unable to return it, so it's a point for the Mountaineers here, 15-13. Substitution as Danicki comes in for Jędrzejewski. And now we've got Markuson getting ready to serve for the Mountaineers, up 2. Markuson throws it up. Harris, Clausen, Heidberg blocked at the net as Danicki and Mueller there. We got another substitution here as DeBruyne comes out for the Redeemer Royals, and Molman is in to serve at 15-14 for the Mountaineers. Molman now getting ready to serve. Molman. Molman now to Heidbert. And Hansen like that one. As Mohawk now leads by 2, 16-14. Jason Mueller getting ready to serve it up for the Mountaineers as they're up 2. Mueller throws it up. Mueller digs it out. Kavekis setting up for Hansen. Hansen putting it over. Tolkamp, Heidbert. And it's a point for the Redeemer Royals. 16-15, Mountaineers still leading. Now serving is Heidbert. Eric Heidbert puts it up. Hansen back to Hancock. Hansen going up. Clausen trying to set it up for Heidbert. Dug out by Jędrzejewski. Mueller hits the net. Point for the Redeemer Royals, all even up at 16 now, as Heidbert gets another serve. In. Heidbert up. Point for the Royals, now they're in the lead at 17-16. Heidbert gets another serve. Heidbert throws it up. Hansen, Kavekis trying to get a quick one in there. Kvekis setting up for Hancock. Saved by the Royals there. Bruce goes for the big kill. Oh. Kvekis now looks like went down and he's hurt. So now
we have the game paused now as Kvekis successfully comes off. Hopefully he's not too badly hurt. We'll give you an update later on in the game for our Mohawk Mountaineer. As play is now about ready to continue. We now have Mohawks waiting for the ball here.
So now serving for the Redeemer Royals is Eric Heidbert. Heidbert now getting ready to throw it up. Hansen. Tonin now trying to set it up for Danicki there. Oh, that one put away by the Royals. Point. Now 18-16 for the Redeemer Royals here. As Heidbert continues on serve. Hancock. Tonin setting up for Hansen. Blocked at the net as Harris and Clausen both meet up with that one. As Heidbert continues, the captain continues on serve for the Royals. Heidbert throws it up. It's out. Point for the Mohawk Mountaineers. And a much needed point at this point as they're down 2. Now we've got Corey Hansen serving. Hansen throws it up. Tolkamp. Clausen trying to set up for Harris. Mueller digs it out. Hancock on the other side. The Royals now as they try to get it overdue. Hansen, Tonin, Hancock. Harris tried to dig it out, but to no avail as he goes right into his, right over to the bench there. And it's a point for the Mohawk Mountaineers as they get it down to 1. Hansen will get another serve here at 19-18 in favor of the Royals here. Tolkamp, Clausen, Heidbert, but it's out. 19-all now, we're even. As Hansen will get another serve. Hansen now. As the Mountaineers now trying to get this done in straight sets here. So we got a timeout here.
Timeout here has just been called by the Redeemer Royals coach, Brad Dowds, once again. Here we have Mohawk and the Redeemers sitting tied at 19-19 in the third set here. Redeemer are really going to be crawling here to get a win so that they can keep themselves in this game. And Mohawk, on the other hand, are trying to do the exact opposite and see if they can end this game as quickly as possible and get those 6 more points needed to finish this game off early with a 3-set win. Update from an earlier injury this game. Mohawk's number 7, Mark Kvekis out of Barrie, seems to have some sort of ankle injury. And still over with the physio staff, trying to sort out what's truly wrong with him. We'll have more for you later on tonight in this game. Now, as we're about to continue with the rest of this set, Mohawk and the Royals are back out onto the court to face off. Let's do this.
So now Hansen is going to try to give the Mountaineers a lead here at 19-all. All right, so here's Hansen now. He's been on a roll as of late with his serve. Here he goes, he throws it up. Tolkamp. Heidbert. Point to the Redeemer Royals on the line there. as Sean Bruce now is going to get ready to serve for the Redeemer Royals. Hancock, Tonin, back to Hancock. Tonin trying to sneak that one quickly in. Hancock, Tonin at the net. And that's a point for the Mohawk Mountaineers. So we're all even at 20 here as Eric Danicke serving now for the Mohawk Mountaineers. Clausen now looking for Mitchell Harris. Dug out by Hansen. Mueller. Danicke. Tonin. Hancock with the kill, but he missed it wide. Point to the Royals. Danicke comes out for Jędraszewski. So now serving for the Redeemer Royals is number 1, Zachary Burke. Hancock puts it over. Burke fails to return that one. And it's a point for Mohawk Mountaineers, all tied at 21. As Ben Tonin now will go back to serve to try to give the Mountaineers a lead here. They're all square at 21. Clausen, Heidberg, and it's wide. Mountaineers get the lead, 22-21, as Ben Tonin now will go back to serve. Here's Tonin now, putting it up. Bruce. Tonin now setting up to the other side for Hancock as he goes for the kill. 23-21, Mountaineers. And here's Tonin now. 2 points away from winning it in straight sets here. Well, it looks like Redeemer's not going away quietly here as they just got this point here to make it 23-22. And now serving is Jake Clausen. Clausen now puts it up. Hancock, Tonin. Hancock going for the kill. Jędraszewski, Tonin to the other side. Point now to the Redeemer Royals as we're all even at 23. And Clausen now is going to go back to serve. Clausen goes up. Hancock, Tonin, Markusen. Point to the Mountaineers, 1 point away now. All right, so Charlie Hancock now will serve it up here. Match point now. Hancock. Clausen. Mueller. Tonin. Mueller. And the Mohawk Mountaineers win the final set, 25-23. In straight sets, the Mountaineers are victorious. So there's the Redeemer head coach there, Brad Dose, as the Mohawk and the Redeemer teams shake hands at the net now. Final score, Mohawk defeats Redeemer 25-17 and then 25-23 in the second and third sets to win it 3 straight. Well, the players exchange pleasantries at the net there. And as this continues, we have Mountaineers enjoying their victory here. And there's a look at the Redeemer women's team that was victorious earlier tonight over the Lady Mountaineers. There's a look at the Redeemer Royals volleyball team that unfortunately their men's team, they lost tonight in straight sets, but it was great for Mohawk as they showed why they're the #1 team in the OCAA West. As the volleyball net now gets taken down. And Tom Edwards is standing by with our Mohawk Mountaineer, Adam Sheedle.
Hey there, it's Tom Edwards here with the Mountaineers head captain, Adam Sheedle. And I have a couple questions for you. I just wanted to know, what was the strongest point in Mohawk's game tonight to give you the victory?
I think it was coming together as a team in the end there. It was a very close battle in that third set. We kind of got a little injuries on our side. We've been kind of struggling with that right now with Trevor being out too, but I think that was the strongest point in our thing by coming together as a team and pulling that out as a victory.
And how did head coach Matt Schnarr have you guys prepare for this game?
We game plan every game, so it's pretty much we go over a game plan before every match, and it was basically trying to shut down their right side. We shut him down, and we'll take that game, and we did.
Well, you guys had great play tonight, and me and everyone from Mohawk tonight, I want to congratulate you guys on your win.
Awesome, thanks, man.
All right, that's our interview tonight, Mohawk. As you can see, we have a victory for the Mohawks men's team tonight. That's all I've got for you. This is Tom Edwards signing out. Back to Jerry.
Thanks, Tom. Our next broadcast is this Friday at 6 p.m. when the women's and men's Mohawk Mountaineer basketball teams tip off against the Sioux College Cougars. For Tom Edwards and the rest of our broadcast crew, this is Jerry Lynn. We'll see you on Friday.